What's up, everybody? It's John. I jabber opportunities nonstop, and in today's video, I'll be covering the Jerome Powell meeting, and I'll be covering the $3.5 trillion proposal in the budget from Biden and how it will help cryptocurrency. So make sure you watch this whole video through its whole entirety so you understand what is going on. Powell says the Fed is still a ways off from altering policy, expects inflation to moderate. Conditions in the labor market have continued to improve, but there is still a long way to go, he said, adding that inflation has increased notably, mostly to temporary factors. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said Wednesday that the economy needs to improve more before the central bank will change its ultra-easy monetary policy. Powell says the labor market in particular is still well below where it was before the COVID-19 pandemic hit. On inflation, Powell said it has increased notably and will likely remain elevated in coming months before moderating, due in part to temporary factors such as supply chain shortages. While the unemployment rate has dropped to 5.9% from its pandemic high of 14.8%, the Fed is focused on an inclusive employment mandate across racial, gender, and income groups. Despite substantial improvements for all racial and ethnic groups, the hardest hit will still have the most ground left to regain. Well, as you know, in the pandemic, most folks who lost their jobs, well, they were in retail sector, hospitality sector, where everything was completely shut down. But if you had a white collar job, then you can still go to the office, or you can remote in, and your job was left standing, and you were largely in part not affected by this pandemic. If anything, you may have made more money during the pandemic because maybe your family does not have to drive into the office anymore. Maybe you can remote in, right? So you're saving fuel costs, you're saving wear and tear on your vehicle. And maybe, if anything, maybe now you can remote permanently and you can sell your vehicle if you wanted to, right? Or you can move to the suburbs instead of living in the city because of that tragic commute. But now you are working remote, so there is no tragic commute. So you can save money on rent, you can buy a house in a suburb, you can move out of the city where everything's all taxed highly, it's more trafficky, and rent costs more. So you know what? It is true what Jerome Powell is saying. So moving on to Biden's $3.5 trillion budget deal to be spent over the next decade will be added to the roughly $600 billion in new spending contained in a bipartisan infrastructure plan. The budget plan is fully paid for, and that it would expand Medicare coverage for dental, vision, and hearing benefits. This will be a very good thing for folks in the older generation who are currently on Medicare, because currently they don't cover dental, vision, and hearing benefits. You need to go buy a supplemental. This will be a fantastic offering for our aging population. The budget will reportedly align with Biden's promise not to raise taxes on people making less than $400,000 annually. The budget will also allocate funds for more clean and renewable energy. This in large bodes very well for cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, etc. These are the cryptocurrencies that use energy to protect the network by mining. Overall, very good news for cryptocurrency market, because this will be paving the future to increased sustainability towards our energy usage. You can get up to $250 in Bitcoins if you use my BlockFi link down below in the description, blockfi.com/heyjohn. And of course, you can also get 2 free stonks courtesy of WEBULL, link down below. All you gotta do is deposit $100, and these 2 stonks can be worth up to $1,800. So don't miss out and check it out. Alrighty then, people, let's check out them Dogecoin charts. So you can see currently on a daily here, you can see our low yesterday hit about 18.41. The high was 25.4. And currently we're still trading on a downward trend. In a previous video, I mentioned that we are seeing a new moon, which you are seeing right there. And usually a new moon is an indicator that we're going to see some more downward price pressure to the downside. So yesterday we saw, I would say, a flash crash because it followed Bitcoin down to about 31K. And you see Dogecoin get bought up instantly from 18.44. It got bought up. However, though, this to me is not an indicator of a reversal of anything. This is the continuation of the downward trend, because there will be little flash crashes and people want to buy a dip and sell the rip. But currently though, the resistance is around 22.15, support is around 15.33, and as you can tell, the Agora reaction ribbon is around 22.74, and the Agora reaction ribbon is a combination of moving averages. So you can see us still well below that moving average ribbon there. So Dogecoin is having its play day, and the play day is in the mud, not in the moon where we want it to be. So let's go and check the 4-hour time frame to see what's going on here, okay? To get a more microscopic view of what is going on. And as you can tell also, we can still see money outflowing from Dogecoin significantly, which is RSI type of indicator from Agora. All right, so on a 4-hour time frame, you can still see us trending down pretty much. There's no other way to say it but trending down. Yes, we saw a little bump up here, right? These 3 candlesticks kind of came up. Usually this is what you will call 3 white soldiers, but in this case here, this to me looks like a little flash bounce from a flash crash, and we're seeing lots of resistance above 20 cents here. It's selling off now. So anything above 20 cents is being sold off almost instantly. And now we're seeing a new candlestick on a 4. Can we continue to march up? Well, we have to wait and patiently see. But currently in the cryptocurrency market, there is tons of headwind. So I suspect these bounces are going to be short-lived. So if you're day trading this, just be careful and make sure if you're day trading it, it is a day trade. If you're swing trading, well, I would be very careful, because in these swing trades, if you're going long, when there's a lot of headwind, it's very easy to make your swing trade into an investment. And that's usually not what you want, but I've been there before. So just a heads up, be careful. All right, let's go ahead and cover the 1-hour chart. I think the 1-hour chart is a better indicator of what is really going on, because you can see that, yes, the RSI is showing us being oversold again right here and being overbought again. However, though, even though we are showing overbought, we're still trading down with a higher low and a lower low. This is confirmation of the downward channel continuing, and this is just solidifying what I said earlier in the daily and full hour, where we are in a downward trend and the bulls are not in control whatsoever. The bears are in full control. So we're seeing us come down here for the most part, and it's going to continue because now we are back in the middle of the downward channel. So you're back into no man's land. Yesterday, if you were to buy below the downward channel, okay, when I say below the downward channel, I mean below the middle of the downward channel if you want to do a swing or day trade, because you're buying at the bottom as an indicator that if you're following the channel, it's pretty much zigzag for the most part, and it's very predictable. So the case in point here is that until Dogecoin can get back up to the upper portion of the downward channel and break out of it, we will continue this sideways trading downwards for the time to come. It's unfortunate, but you know what I say to this? This is going to be a very, very good Black Friday deal. And these cycles are lasting quite a bit, right? We had a long bull run, and now we're having a bear run. So everyone's got to eat. And as long as you're aware of that, you can make out like a bandit. So of course, I thank you for watching my videos. And if you're a new viewer, if you like my videos, please subscribing and tapping the like button, because you are telling YouTube that you enjoy my content and you want to share with more folks. Okay, it's Hey John. I will catch you all on the next one.